What's happening, everybody? Welcome. It's Friday. It's the day after Independence Day. It's like 5 days after Canada Day. How's everybody doing? What did y'all do? How did you celebrate? Today we raid. What we raiding? Friendly chap, how you doing? 1 a.m. Thank you for joining. I appreciate the Oh, shush. Gotta shush my monitor. Supreme raid team, hey? Alright. Okay, yeah. We can definitely raid these servers. I'm totally okay with that. I'm not shy about showing which servers we're going into. That being said, we are doing server audits today. You watched your grandkids. Well, I mean, I guess for some that might be fun, I guess. Good way to spend a holiday day, I guess. That's not my jam, but I don't have kids, therefore I don't have grandkids. Hopefully we've dealt with all of our technical issues, and hopefully today goes smoothly, which would be super nice. Guten Tag. Oh, Guten Morgen. Copy from, I'm assuming, Germany. OG Payne, first catching a live stream live early. Nice. Welcome. Watch them 5 days a week. I'm okay with it. Oh, okay. All right. So that's just what you do. So that's good. See, there are some grandparents out there that's like, ugh, they're dropping the kids off again. I know it happens. They might not actually say it, but you know as well as I do that there are people out there that would rather not. So yeah. Seeing the delay adding up already, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, so let's get started. Braga, 2 a.m. Good morning. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Let's get started. Let's have a look at some let's see what people are working on these days. Let me get my form up here. Let's get this switched over. And we want, what do we want? We want this one. There we go. Server audit show be categorized free and pay to win servers. That's an interesting concept, and I'm not opposed to that. But I don't think you'd get a lot of people out there that are willing to admit that they're actually pay to win. People might say they're not, but they actually are. James Scott, I'm 63 and I absolutely love playing Rust when I can. I love the game. I love the game, and I love the community that's been built around the game. Especially, I mean, obviously I love my community, but I really love my community that we've built around, you know, the server development side of things. It's an interesting collaboration of people from literally all around the world, discussing different ideas, giving us contact with the developers, and I don't know, I think it's just been a lot of fun. Blazing Bandits, welcome. Mr. Blue, how you doing? Good to see you. Wilderness Rust servers, let's go. Today is the day. 1 a.m. in Sweden. Just want to say thanks for all the Rust admin videos and tips you provide. You are my go-to channel when looking for something. Well, the nice thing about my channel is literally nobody else is doing what I'm doing. I picked a niche within a niche within a niche. So, yeah, they are called VIP. Exact. That was my point exactly. And like, I have VIP on my servers too. So, am I pay to win? I try not to be pay to win, but you know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, TM. I'm literally. I don't know. I know there's been a couple of other channels that have tried to do what I'm doing. They just didn't start early enough. And so they just can't compete with the algorithm anymore. So yeah, I'm happy. You consider servers that have VIP packs that are claimable within hours played, pay to win. Okay, so here's the definition of pay to win. If your VIP perks give your players an advantage in the game, then it's pay to win. So like if that's building materials, weapons, ammo, you know, anything that's going to help them advance faster than somebody else that doesn't pay, then you're pay to win. So what I try to do on my server, on my modded server, not on my vanilla server, but what I try to do is I only do quality of life features and benefits that people can pay for. Does that still give them an advantage? Yeah, maybe, but it's still just to make life a little bit easier for them. Yeah, not all VIP is pay to win, that's for sure. Wicked Sun, how's it going? I'm 41 and thought it was the adult. Hey, I'm well, let's just say I'm in the bottom half of 40. So yeah. And we've actually got a couple of people in here that are, you know, getting up there in age. Peachy Viking, welcome. No better feeling than hearing, dude, you've been on stream longer than I am old. Yikes. Access to skin box, skinner, all of these different items. It's not pay to win. It's just quality of life. My VIPs get to vote for my next map and vote on the next plugin I buy. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Haircut, yeah. That's weird. I always cut my hair before I go on stream. God, I hope nobody's ever seen me with hair. That'd be crazy. There are pictures of me with hair. I used to have hair, like down the middle of my back, long hair. And then, of course, I went through the period where I only had the top. I only had, like, it was called an undercut at the time. I have no idea what it's called now, but yeah, that was me, skater boy. Yeah. All right, let's get started. So we've got currently 114 responses on our form. I thought there would be a lot more by now, but that's okay. So let's do, we're going to pick a random number between, it should be, well, okay, so we'll do number 19. I got to bring out my notepad here. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord, my notepad is gone. Son of a bitch. All right, so we're going to have to start another one. If you guys catch me covering a server that we've already covered, and I don't catch it right away, you got to tell me. I don't understand, like, where would that have gone? Here, let me see if I can find it. New 6. Nope. Ugh, this is so annoying. All right, TFB, yo. Hang on. It's here. I know it's here. There it is. Found it. So we are July 5th, 2024. And our first winner up is number 19. And let's go see who is number 19. That is, looks like Valkyrie Rust, valkyrierust.com. And they're in the EU. And so we're going to grab this right here. Let me grab this here real quick. This will be easier than trying to type that all out. And we're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this, and like this. So we're going to do things a little bit differently today. I made a decision when I was going through my VODs from my last couple of, so I put the Discords in there and I put the websites in there and stuff like that because it's all part of your community. But honestly, at the end of the day, who am I to tell you what your Discord should look like or what your website should look like? So I'm going to take that out for now. I might come back to that later. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Needs to be generated some type of income because setting up servers and all the other costs ain't cheap. That is 100% correct. Proud of my 57 years. I earned every one of them. That is me too. That's how I look at it too. Like, you know what? I'm 40 something, 46, I think. And I busted my balls to get to where I am. So like, you know what? Piss on anybody that has anything to say about it. I run servers as a passion and hobby, so it can't be defeated by no monetary support. That's me too. Like I do accept VIP packages on my server, but that's not why I do it. I just do it, well, to be honest with you, because a lot of my plugins cost just shy of a buttload, and I don't mind if players are willing to help with those expenses. So, yeah. The money never leaves the server. Like it only ever stays in an account to be used on the server anyways. So yeah, that's me too. Me too. It's a professional hobby. That is a great way of looking at it. So right now we are loading into Valkyrie 2X. It's a monthly solo duo, which I actually really like. I like solo duo and I like full month wipes. I don't like the fact that this is in the EU, but that's only because I'm really far away, so my ping might be terrible. And as we're loading in, I will be the only player on this server. Unless you all want to join. Oh, and we're downloading a custom map. Yeah, sure, absolutely. There you go. Valkyrie 2X. I had to leave the window open today, so if you guys hear traffic or kids or whatever out in the yard, that's why you're hearing that, because my window's open because it's just way too hot in here today. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of because I do want to be able to chop these up into shorter videos so that these server owners can actually have their own video. So you're going to notice I'm saying things that might seem a little scripted and because they are, and it's for those videos. This is another downside to connecting to an EU server, is it takes a really long time to actually get in. Oh, Death, are you ever going to respond to your Discord messages? Just curious. I miss you, bud. I like the fact that they say submerge yourself in water and slosh around. Slosh. Slosh. Monthly UG minus 1 point. No, I like monthly. I like full month-long wipes. I know, but you know what? So do I. Death. So that's no excuse. I always respond to your messages right away. Just saying. Just saying. See, it should be nice if I had an admin, somebody that owns the server, to, you know, turn the lights on for me or something like that. So right off the hop, so we're not spawning with anything, which I like that about a 2X. And let's see, do we have kits? No kit. Oh, see, that's funny. That unknown command right there. So I first noticed that a couple of days ago, and I noticed it on a server that's running Carbon. And I thought that was a feature of Carbon, and I just now realized that it's not a feature of Carbon. It is built into the game. So that's cool. They should add slosh to the gesture panel. That's funny, yeah. So we got the presence, the presence in game. So that's either somebody joining from chat or that's somebody naturally in the game. So I can't go to airfield because I will die because I'm naked. Naked as a jailbird. Okay, but I'm wearing underwear, so that's good. Not too long ago, I goofed and put myself up there naked on YouTube. I'm surprised it didn't get struck down, but because normally it would. So we're going to go and we're going to check. Well, first of all, I mean, this is going to be 2x, so we shouldn't be too surprised here. Yeah, so we're 2x gather. Good, so at least that's done. I do like the no GUIs on the screen. I hate GUIs. And we're going to head over to Oxums and check out the loot. And I'm going to have a quick boo at what they want us to notice about said server. And so here we go. It's hard to be really... So this is what they said. Honestly, with the server market today, it's hard to be really unique and still have a proper player base. So I've rather gone for something I would have wanted to play. And that is exactly how my server came into existence. It is literally that same thing. I built a server that I would personally want to play. If other people come in and join it, so be it. If they don't, so be it. And just for that, I've built a community around that, which is great. No, yeah, the unknown command thing, I thought it was Carbon too, because I was on a Carbon server when I first noticed it, but this isn't a Carbon, I don't think it's a Carbon server. I guess there's no way I should assume that. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah, you know what? That's a good valid point. Maybe I shouldn't assume that this isn't a Carbon server. Maybe it is. I would have no way of knowing that. So loot is interesting, actually. It doesn't look 2x'd and it doesn't look custom. So do we have any commands? Oh, we do. Look at that. So there's an info panel. So word to the wise, whenever somebody's joining your server, you want them to see this right away. So don't turn, you can toggle that on and off in your configuration file where they have to type in chat/info in order to see this information. Don't do that. You want to make it so that it shows it to them no matter what. Carbon won't give you the unknown command. It'll suggest the correct one if it's similar to any existing command. Cool. See, this is why we need to talk. All these interesting things about Carbon that I don't even know about. Server owners on low pop servers add GUIs, but I found it quite counterproductive because people use it to offline your players by looking at the counter. That is, by having a player counter up there, absolutely. That definitely does happen, for sure. And I'm guilty of that too. Like if I go into a server and I know that I'm the only one going into the server, I raid more. I can't do cPanel because I'm not an owner and this isn't my server. Yeah. Get out. You can't be in here. Hi. Sorry about that. So, loot does not look to be modified. I don't feel loot is modified on this server, which is okay. I'm totally okay with that. It's just, I think people would expect... Did they fix that where you can't fall through there? Oh no, there you go. I would expect loot to be a little bit better for my own personal liking. Oops, I don't want that. I don't ever eat the pickles. All right, let's have a look at their commands. So what have we got here? We can do report, we can do pop, we can do playtime, ranks, raid alarm, raid test, raid alarm status. So this is a really slimmed down 2X. And I gotta hand it to you, that's impressive. Most people don't have that kind of self-control. No junk items. Okay, so we do have modded loot. No junk items in barrels or crates. Everything is 2X except for items with a 1 stack, such as weapons. That's a good way to go. Quarries are 2X, 1X speed. Diesel is 1X. You can purchase vehicles. Raiding is twice as expensive at night. That's an interesting touch. I would have done it the other way around if it were me, to make it harder to raid during the day, because it's already hard enough raiding at night, right? You get warned on Rust Plus if you're getting raided. SAMs are friendly as long. Okay, so this person made this server. You can tell that they made this server just for them. So they're not going crazy with all the different plugins and stuff like that. And I gotta check these other crates over here because I forgot. Oh, see, this is another thing too. So now granted, it was just, I mean, everybody just wiped yesterday. So, I mean, whatever. I don't like coming into a server like mid-wipe or whatever and seeing those doors are still up, because that means that nobody's been there. It's such a tiny, tiny detail that I really shouldn't even say anything about it, but it is one of the things that I do look for. So there's not a whole lot to check. I was hoping to come across, let's go back down. Let's go back down here just for a quick second. I was hoping to come across at least one base, just to show some, I wonder if they gave me, no. Excuse me. I want to see some activity. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know that there's other people playing on this server. Now, granted, this is a UK server, so it's like really early in the morning over there. So I do understand that. But I just want to find a base to let me know that, you know, I'm not alone. Other than this other player that's in here. The presents. Let's turn that off. All right, so I'm not seeing, this isn't really the, oh, that is the bay that I was looking for. Okay. Because this is like fresh spawn area right over here. And people typically will at least throw up like a basic something that, you know, an FOB or something like that. Just to get started from. Server art goes hard. Happus Island is borked. If that artwork isn't ripped, that's insane. Would be sick on merch. I don't know what you're talking about, Death. What artwork? Did I miss something? The only thing I've looked at is this, right? Oh. Oh. In the info panel. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It could be like Mid-Journey-ish. Hard to say. I bet you I could replicate that with Mid-Journey. Add teleport. Yeah, so let's see. Did they do... Nope. So there's no home. There's no... Oh, there are skins. So that's obviously a perk. A VIP perk. I don't see it there. So we can do... We've got sign artist. We can change our colors. B grade. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Actually, oh okay. I was like, why am I not dying? And then we've got cup share, which is great. Share turrets. Yeah. Oh, skin. It was at the very bottom there. So this is a really good basic 2x server. So it's not heavily modded, and you know, it's not filled up with a bunch of junk that nobody wants. So this would be a really good server to go into if you wanted vanilla with a twist. That's what this is. Vanilla with a twist of lime. You know what I mean? That's what this is. All right, so Valkyrie 2X, I'm going to give this 10 out of 10. I don't see any problems. They're probably using better chat because they better be using better chat. And they fixed the player tag next to the name. And that's all I ask for. That is literally the first thing that I ask for in every single server that I go into. So that be a warning to you if you're on the list and I haven't been on your server yet. Go in and make sure that you have the player tag removed or hidden if you're using better chat. And if you're not using better chat, you need to start using better chat. All right, so this is definitely a 10 out of 10. They did a good job. I don't know why I'm clearing my body, but that's just what you do, right? So that's good. We're off to a good start. I'm definitely satisfied with this. And as far as I was making a judgment on the loot table, just taking the junk out of the loot table is enough. You don't have to modify your loot tables, but taking out the junk, using alpha loot and removing, you know, wooden shutters and, you know, all those junk items that nobody really cares about anyways, is definitely a good, I suggest everyone does that. Even if you're not planning on modifying anything. So there we go. So Valkyrie 2X, 10 out of 10. This is a great server. Especially if you're in the UK, go check it out. It's a good vanilla with a twist server. So now you see what I mean when I'm saying things that look specifically scripted, because it was scripted, and this is for a standalone video, not necessarily for y'all that are watching currently right now. Have you ever seen a server with sulfur set to 1x when gather for everything else is set to 2x? I absolutely have seen that. In fact, I've done that before. I guess with the new recycler taxes, there aren't as many bases around Outpost anymore. That's fair. Do owners grant you admin so you can see unique monuments with these audits? I have suggested that. I have not put my Steam 64 ID out there yet to allow people to do that. It's something that I floated last month, and I will probably go ahead with it. I don't see any downsides to it, but I just haven't done that yet. Thank you very much for existing. Well, hey, you're welcome. Only you have very useful and necessary information, sir. If there are any errors, this is not my native language. That's okay. You did great. I totally understood what you were trying to say there. Not trying to say, you did say successfully. All right, let's grab number deuce. Do you recommend Shockbyte? Have you tried Host Havoc? The only company that I will recommend, the only company that gets my stamp of approval, is icehost.com. Icehost.com has been with me since I was a nobody. They approached me, and we've had a great partnership ever since. Everything I've ever asked for from them, they've provided me, and everything they've asked for from me, I've provided them. It's been a symbiotic relationship since day one. They have really great shared hosting, and they have really good dedicated hosting, like I mean, market standard stuff, right? So check out icehost.com. Plus, I have a promo code. You can use promo code srtbull at checkout and save 20% off for your first 3 months. See how quickly that just rolled off my tongue? Crazy. Oops, this one. Alrighty, so let's grab number 2. That one was a success. So we're now up to 115 responses. So I'll change my number there. And we're going to server number 88. And let me just make sure we haven't already been there. And no, we have not. Number 88. Number 88. And so this is high qual PvE. is the name of this server. It says there's lots of plugins and mods. There's our connection. So we don't have a Discord link and we don't have a website address, which, given the position that we're in today, is fine. I wanted to grab this right here and this right here. So high qual PVE is number 88. No, stop it. Get it together, man. Get it together. There we go. High qual PVE. Oops. Okay, so we're talking about promoting servers. Okay, so a little bit of that is this, what we're doing here right now. So if I happen to jump into one of your servers, that will be a level of promotion. It's not great, but it's something. The next part to promoting your server is building your community. Why can I not connect to this server right now? So let's try it a different way. Okay. So we're going to go into a really weird conversation right now. I have a video in the planning stages right now that discusses promoting servers. And it will be talking about using the websites out there right now that quote unquote claim to promote your servers for you. That's not the right way to word that, because that's not actually what they're claiming to do. Anyways, I have a video coming up. Probably, I don't want to commit too hard to it, but hopefully next week. That is talking about promoting your servers. So I'm going to preface that with, don't pay anybody any money to promote your server for you. Whether that's a website, whether somebody contacts you on X, or just if anybody says, hey, give me X amount of dollars and I'll promote your server to X number of people, say thank you, but no thank you, and carry on with your business. The absolutely best way to get your servers populated is build your community. So start with one player. Once you have one, start working on your second player and continue on until you have enough of a community that it starts building naturally, exponentially on its own. That was a long spiel. No, I was able to search it out. Oh, you guys wanted to see these. So this is the server that we're going into right now. This is a US high qual. High qual is the name of the server. It's PvE, zombies, kits, raid bases, no wipe. Cool. I'm interested why I have a ping warning when I'm going to an American server though. So we'll see. How do you build a community from scratch? You start with one person. So that one person is you. And then once you get another person to your Discord community or your website or your Steam group, however you want to start your community, start with one. And then once you get that one, then your next concentration point is the next one. And then you got to start small. There's a reason why they say this is a grind, because it is a grind. Have a custom monument built with banners with your server logo. It looks very professional and well built. And that's 100% true. So you can use plugins like monument add-ons from Umod to add items to Outpost that says, here, this is our Discord link, or, whatever. There's tons of different ways. So you notice how when I first came into this server, the info panel came up right away. That's what I was talking about on that Valkyrie server, that I had to do/info to get to this information. So this is what I want to see. If you're going to use server info or welcome panel or welcome controller, this is what I want to see. So they've used a custom image on their background, which I love that. Don't leave anything default, basically don't leave anything default. That's why we do what we do, is to modify these things, right? Oh, boom, we got our first super chat. So main loot for 20 bucks. This is a bribe to review our server. Please take it. I will take it, but I can't promise that you're going to come up on a random thing, man. Got to be fair, man. Got to be fair. Okay, so nice little blurb here. This is a TLDR for sure. The server never wipes unless we physically have to because of face punch. That makes sense. So for those that are curious, you can prevent wipes, and I have a video on that if you want to check that out, so that you don't have to wipe. Even though they do a forced update every month, you can make it so that you don't have to actually wipe your map. Super cool stuff. So we've got some rules, pretty standard stuff, no griefing, blah, blah, blah. And then we should have a buttload of, okay, so we've got a ton of plugins on this server. Auto doors, backpacks, barrel stacks, bot respawns. So we've got bots that are running around the different monuments, building skins. I love building skins, love it. Oh, these are VIP. Eek. So most of these, I probably won't be able to try. It actually looks like anything that is quality of life, except for maybe backpacks, are VIP only. See, instant craft. Oh, that makes me want to cry. Oh, I forgot to do my thing. So we're going in and we're checking out high qual PvE, and they've got a plethora of different plugins on their server. We're going to check out all of the details of that. And we're going to check out all of the details of those plugins and see how smooth and everything runs on this server. Sorry for those that are watching this live. I know that part's going to get a little bit annoying. All right, so we are on page 2. This is a ton of stuff. So, because this is way more information. Like, does a player need to know that you have no decay? No. I also don't like the fact that these VIP things are on here. I get the promotional side of it, but I'd rather not see it at all. Quick smelt. Everyone gets quick smelt. Recycle speed. Reforestation. Trees will regrow when cut down. No more barren landscapes. That's funny actually, because on a server that I play on, like in real life, I clear cut all the time. It's hilarious. I do it because it bugs people. And cool. Increased stacks. We've got Z levels or Z levels. We should have a fairly basic list of commands. And then, okay, so this right here. So this is my point. So why put this stuff in here if you're going to put another VIP section where it goes over all of those details anyways? I don't know. It's pretty minor. Pretty minor. So we don't spawn with anything, which is fine. We've got backpacks to start out with. Let's see what we've got for kits. I haven't seen Z levels in so long. So we've got a decent starter kit. So we've got a pistol, bow, got a little bit of ammo there. Decent. Decent. I appreciate that. So let's do a little bit of organizing here. And the Presense has joined me on this server as well. And feel free, if you guys want to join the servers that I'm in, you're more than welcome to, obviously, because what am I going to do about it? Oops, that's not what I was trying to do. Let's do this. So, gather rates are good. I am going to take this just a little bit over 1,000 to make sure that stacks are good. Oh, I got bonused already for cutting down a tree. I like Z levels. I like it. I wonder why more servers don't use it. All right, so stacks are good. Perfect. Let's go find a row ad. Yeah. Oops. What's going on here? Why am I dying? I don't understand. Okay, so as you can see in chat there, so the presents said something, and you can see the player next to their name in brackets. Big no-no for me. Big no-no for me. Do not do that. Either fix it or don't use better chat. That's that's one of those things that's like, God, cringe. But I mean, easy fix, but it's just such a simple, small detail. Just get rid of that player thing. It drives me absolutely bananas. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-S. Oh, good one. Good one. Learn how to spell too. Good Lord, get out of my way. Let's go this way. And if I could grab a bicyclette, I would. ITC griefed a 5-man as a solo yesterday and negotiated a treaty with a handout of guns to remove my TCs. They left me alone and was like a cover. That's fun. That's fun taking down. Yeah, see, villain, exactly, right? That's fun taking down a 5-man team. Solo. That's awesome. There's a lot of satisfaction there. Even if you're just taking down a duo when you're solo, I take a lot of satisfaction out of that. There's a plugin to make the cargo ship event more difficult since the bots there are always in the same place and have super wide aim cone, just like oil rig. Yeah, that's true. 4-minute cooldown for TP. So that's another oversight, in my opinion. I think not many people mean that's the default setting, is to have a ridiculous cooldown time on TP. And you have to go through your configuration files. What's this over here? Oh, there's zombies. Hello, zombies. Is that what attacked me out there? Yeah, it is. Hey, piss on you, man. Piss on you, man. All right, it's okay, loot. Yeah, I was getting attacked out, and if I had my headset on, I would know that. But I don't. So that's cool. I like having live things to kill. 8 NPCs guarding monuments. Okay, so that's a little extensive. Hopefully not all monuments. Oh, we've got a plane crash up over yonder. Damn, I wish I had a bike. Is that a base? Yes. Okay, so we have a base. So that's one of my things. So when you oh, look, we've got the owner is talking in Discord. So they're using Rustcord. Cool. There we go. Rustcord. Anyways, when a player first joins a server, if they have to walk around for 10-15 minutes before they see a single base, that's a problem. So do what you can to make it so that that's not the case. Whether that's using, even raidable bases is fine, but have something there so that they think that there's something else going on the server and they're not there by themselves all the time. It's an indicator to tell the player that joins your server that there's been other players there before and there's going to be more players coming again soon. Read into that what you will. But I don't want to search around for 10 or 15 minutes on a server before I find a single base. God damn it, go away. Oh, headshots. Oh my God, for God's sake. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so far things are going well. I'm happy with this server. So we've got death notes in chat there that you just seen a second ago. Play around with some colors, play around with some formatting to make it so that it's not default. It's just those details, you know what I mean? Like when every server out there is using some form of death notes and they all look exactly the same, how do you expect your server to stand out amongst the thousands, literally thousands of servers out there? And it doesn't take very long to make changes to make it your own version of it, right? Pay to win. This is a PvE server. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So zombies or something to kill for sure. Voting messes up. I think there's a conversation going on that I'm not a part of in chat, but that's okay. Can you do a video where you review Iced Host, like testing in game? Well, first of all, you're not a bother. Feel free to ask any questions that you'd like. I'm very accessible for sure. I have done a bit of a video on Iced Host. You can definitely search my channel for it. It's called something like "Why Do I Even Choose Iced Host" or something like that, and it goes over some of the basic features of what they offer. And honestly, they have features that nobody else in the industry has, and it's all built in, all included in the price. Where there are services that do these activities that I'm talking about, where they charge you an arm and a leg for, and Iced Host just has it included. Oh my god. Oh, I'm out of ammo. God damn it. This is gonna suck. This is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Fuck is in the middle of your screen? Is it chat? Oh, it is. It is my chat. So the reason I did that is because people like to watch these VODs later, and if they, depending on how they're watching it, they might not see the chat. And so I was actually, people were getting pissed off that they didn't know what I was what I was interacting with in chat. So I had to put that on there. If you buy a jackhammer, these zombies are the easiest thing to kill. Yeah, for sure. I should have just been paying attention. I should have my headset on too. That way I would be able to know that they were coming. What was I going to do? Let's do /s. No, /shop. No. All right, let's go in here and see what else we can check on real quick. I wanted to check on loot, and I didn't. And we don't have any kits, right? Except for the starter kit, right? Which is fine. I'm definitely okay with that. So we're just going to hit up a little bit of loot on the road here and see what they've done with that. I don't know how I'm going to defend myself against a zombie right now. Buy jackhammers as easy mode. Yep, agreed. Is it too small? Y'all can't read that? If it's too small, I'm just going to take it off because... Alright, I'm going to take your word for it. I'll have to deal with that later. That was not my intention for it to be too small. It's too small for me to read on my little tiny monitor screen. But, yeah. Sky looks ugly. Sky looks awesome. Half. I don't. Is that? I don't know that I've ever seen a sky do that before. That's interesting. It's either cloudy or it's not. Not half and half. That's weird. Oh, shit. Yep, I'm gonna die again. And there's, oh, there's another one. Cool. 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 Yak Vagger with the 10 gifted memberships. If you got a membership from Yak, make sure you say thank you in chat. Look at that. Mr. Blue was gifted. Hardstyle was gifted. Shady was gifted. Pipeliner was gifted. Look at all these names that I know. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. Beautiful. Let's try this. Let's do... Oh my god, look at this. Oh man. Can't even get started. So, that's cool. Except, trust that at some point in time, a player is going to be like, you know what? Piss on this. If I can't even get off the beach, I'm out of here. Right? So maybe custom spawns or put them in a safe zone, something like that. Can't teleport over water. I wasn't over water. Let's go to the outpost. Let's start there and see what's what. Yeah, the weather plugin, right? That's cool. I like that. It's a cool touch. So far, no, I haven't mentioned it yet. So there's, okay, so we have 14 outpost teleports. So they've gone in and actually made adjustments. Okay, so maybe they did make the adjustments to the end teleportation plugin. NPCs don't attack unless provoked. That's not true because I just spawned on a beach and I got attacked. I didn't provoke anybody. So that's good. So they did change a couple of the default options for end teleportation. So that's great. I think I misjudged earlier when I said that they didn't, and they left the cooldown way too long on teleporting. Because I think it's default 15 minutes or something like that. Alright, so we need to check out loot, and we already checked out stacks, so that's good. Yeah, the player, yeah, I did mention the player in the player tag for sure. That is definitely a problem. Okay, here. So in chat, you can see we've got admin and VIP, and the player's name is Sniper Girl. So the best, I've said this 1,000 times before. So this is 1,001 times. The best admin is the one that players don't know is there. So if you're going to be an admin, that's fine. But don't advertise it in your name. And don't act like an admin unless you're invisible. You can play. But do not take advantage of your admin abilities when you're playing with other players. Seriously, like if this were a server that I stumbled across and I seen that admin tag in chat, gone. And I'll never go back. So they're saying in chat their NPC settings are all still getting tweaked. This is a fairly new plugin here. Okay, so that's good. You're always going to be working on settings and tweaking things and changing things, and that's totally fine. I support that. But seriously, get rid of your tag on your name. So that's 2 points right there. The third point that I haven't mentioned yet is the GUI. I'm not going to deduct any points for the GUI. I just don't like it. And it's just a personal preference. And if you're going to have a GUI on there, don't have a player counter. An online versus sleepers player counter, it's not a good idea. It doesn't help you. In fact, it'll hurt you more than it helps you. I think they've cleaned up their loot table. It doesn't look overly modified. I just want to grab a couple of more crates here just to kind of confirm that. So we got something off in the distance there, a dome. So I'm assuming that that's raidable bases. So can you guys see that? Can you see that over that rock over? It is like right at the corner of my chat right there. So they've got raidable bases in here, or at least something that uses those domes, which is great. For a PvE server, that is definitely a highly recommended plugin. Or at least until the glorious plugin comes out that will replace raidable bases, the end-all be-all of automatic base spawning plugins. You all know what I'm talking about, right? All right, so it does look like loot has been cleaned up, which is great. And it's not overly done. You're not getting a full inventory full. See, let's see if this... Yeah, see, I didn't engage with that stupid son of a bee. So this server right now is sitting at 8 out of 10. And the things that need to be changed are so incredibly simple that it could be done in a matter of minutes, and this would be a 10 out of 10 server. And I'm not deducting any points for having the GUI, despite the fact that I absolutely hate the GUI. And you should change your, you should make some customizations to your death notes. Those are my only recommendations for this server so far. I like the fact that you've gone in and made some changes to your end teleportation settings, which is good. It means you've touched that plugin. There was one other thing I wanted to check, and it was, I forget what it was. Oh, I was looking for a shop or something. Yeah, see, like most of the things that I would want to check out, they're all VIP. So My Mini as a VIP perk, I don't know. I could see My Mini being available to everybody, and then like F Mini being a VIP perk or something like that. So here's my suggestions. Get rid of the player tag. Make it so that nobody knows that you're the admin of the server. So get rid of your admin tag next to your name if you have one. And I would separate this information out. So you've got a bunch of stuff in here that says VIP next to it, and you have a VIP info section. So why not put all of that information just in there instead? So when somebody comes in here and they see blah, 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 oh, only VIPs get building skins, or only VIPs get extended recycler. It's, I don't know, to the player that doesn't plan on spending any money right out of the gate, it might be a little bit frustrating for me. So that's US High Qual. They did a good job. Fix those two really small details, and you'll be a 10 out of 10 server, and you would go on my very recommended list. So good job. You're well on your way. I don't like the fact that the zombies are attacking literally everybody without being provoked, but that's just a personal preference. There are ways around it. For example, you could be spawning your players at the outpost. So that's just a suggestion. So good job. Good job. All right. So let's grab number 3. I should catch up on chat. Most PvE servers like active admins as long as they don't play. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, no matter how wrong they are. That's fine. You can tweak the player plugin to have 10 instead of 0, so it looks like there are more than there really are. I don't like what you're talking about right there. Anything that spoofs player counts is an absolutely terrible idea. And if you're gonna do that, so I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like on the GUI. If you're gonna do that, why have it at all? If it's not gonna be an accurate representation of what's actually on the server, then you might as well just get rid of it. We use licenses and vehicle plugins. I've never checked into that. I meant to a long time ago. Is that Dana? I forget who did vehicle licenses. Yeah, they definitely put in the wrench time. It's a decent server. It's only just got a couple of really small details that need to be changed. All right, so let's grab number 3. Let me just double check here. We're at 116 responses now. We are going to server number 29. Have we been there before? We have not been there before. Server number 29. And this is, I guess I gotta search for it. So this is going to be Toxic Rust 5X. I like that. I like that name. Rust is toxic. And we do have a website and we do have a Discord, and we're not checking those out today. At least not right now, anyways. I was thinking ahead today. I remembered the water. Okay, so this pains me. I feel bad for this server owner actually. Here, let me just quickly do this right quick. So we were going into Toxic 5X. Here, let me switch that over. We were going into Toxic 5X. And based on this graphic and based on their description, this is set up. This is good. This would have been a really good server to go into. However, they haven't updated their server yet from yesterday. That's terrible. I feel bad. Oh, I feel bad. I don't promote my servers at all. Basically, this is gonna sound terrible, but I don't want any of you going into my server and like checking up on me. You know what I mean? That's terrible. So, if you are the owner of Toxic 5X at toxicrust.com, I was here, I was knocking on the door, I was ready to go in, and you didn't update and wipe your server from yesterday. It's only like so it's 6 o'clock now, so we're about 30 hours ago is when you should have wiped your server and updated, and unfortunately you didn't, so I can't go in and check it out. So my apologies. That is the nature of the beast, though. So I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. So I was asked on a previous live stream to not do this on the day after wipe day, on the day after forced wipe day. And the reason why I wanted to do it on the Friday after wipe day is because of that server right there. I wanted to catch somebody, and I finally caught somebody. This is fantastic. Death says their website is cool. Let's go have a look. So Death says their website is cute, is the word that he used. Did you say cute? Yeah. You're right. It is. Rust Plus raid alarms. Yeah. They're promoting things. This looks good. Hosted with Host Havoc. This looks good. I don't know this template. Whose template is this? We've got linking. Pay to win. Is this... Tell me this isn't that nonsense. In-game currency the use can be... Okay. Okay. So play to win, not pay to win. Okay. Not bad. At first I thought this was some sort of gambling thing and I was going to lose my cool. So yeah, their website, yeah. It's, yeah. I don't know what template that is. Maybe Death knows because he recognized it right away. Oh, just a WordPress template. I thought you meant like a specific like Rust, like a Astanox's template or something like that. All right, let's carry on. Go and put this over here and oh, there. All right. So that was number 29. I just got to make sure I made notes on that, and I did. Good, good, good. Let's grab another server to go into, number 68. I'm just making sure that we haven't been in 68 yet, and it doesn't look like we have. And this is another Valkyrie server, which is interesting. I hope it's not the same Valkyrie. I think it is. I actually think it is. We're going to go in and check it out anyways. Should we? What do you guys think we should do? Should we go into this server? No server owner would forget forced wipe, something happened. That's a valid point, actually. That is a valid point. Good call. Actually, I never thought of it like that. Harmony Mod, automatic wipe and scheduler plugin for the win ensures scheduled wipes. Yes, or if you're with icehost.com, you can set up that process all within your dashboard and it takes care of it for you. No, we've got a no, we've got a next, we've got a yes. We're split. We're split right down the middle. Does the Discord notifications and use it to know the second the updated. Yeah, there's ways around this. Repick. Okay, we're gonna repick another one. So I think that was a double up with number 19. I would like to go in and check out if you've got multiple servers. I don't mind going in and checking them out on different, maybe on different streams, but just fluking out and grabbing one right after the other, I don't think I like that very much. And neither do my viewers. All right, let's generate another one. So we've got number 18. Number 18 is ISG Networks X5. I'm assuming they meant 5X, but that's okay. And we don't have a website, but we do have a Discord, and we're going to grab our connection info. We're going to put that away for now. Let's do a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. All right, let's get connected. So what do you guys think? Is this good? Rust Gaming Nation has like 12 servers. Yeah, it's a little bit overkill. To be fair though, like if you have like 6 in the EU and 6 in the US, that's okay, Villain. If you're in there twice, that's totally okay. If I catch it, oh no. If I catch it, I'll catch it. If I don't, I mean, so be it. Tell me this isn't happening again. I think it is. Actually, no. If we get 2 servers right back to back that aren't updated, that will frustrate the piss out of me. Let's try it a different way. Let's try... Oops. I'm just going to try and search for it here. Not showing up on the lists, which is a very bad sign. Let's have a look on the battle metrics. Oh my goodness. I have so many tabs open right now. It's redonkulous. like not even tabs, but like windows. I've got windows all over the place. So I'm just currently right now, I'm going to try and search this out on Battlemetrics. What's it called? ISG Networks X5. So it is online. And it is responding. So I wonder why I can't connect to it. That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, so legit. Well, here, let's do it like this. This is why this is so important. You have to make sure that your server gets updated as soon as they push the updates. This is so incredibly important. If you have a player, and it could be a dedicated player, like somebody that comes to your server all the time, if they come on wipe day ready to play fresh and they can't connect to their server, they probably won't come back. Back when I started, there were weekly forced updates that had no set time. I remember those days, man. It was a disaster. I remember when they switched to a monthly update, it was like a game. Well, put it this way. Back in those days, Death, I actually scheduled Thursdays from my day job, away from my day job, so that I could make sure that I had time to deal with updates, because it was a disaster when things didn't go right. Oh man, what a mess. No, Villain, that's a good question. My client is up to date though, for sure. It made it very easy to maintain populations since many servers weren't dedicated enough to be. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Good point. The game was best when you just went to the website and played in your browser. That is before my time. So I just restarted my client just to see if it was me. Make sure it's not me. Oops. We're gonna try this. No, I'm not already connected to a server. You're a liar. You're a liar. Okay. So it's legit. They too are not up to date. So if you're the owner of ISG Networks X5, my only tip for you is you have to update your server and get it ready to play as soon as the update goes live. It is normally at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time. On the first Thursday of the month. So unfortunately, I can't go in and check out your server. And I can't give you an audit. Well, I can give you an audit, but it would be a fail, so I don't want to be mean. So yeah, that's that. Let me just make some notes here. Wasn't up to date. Couldn't connect to audit. Sorry, blood. All right, so we've definitely got time for at least one more. So let's grab one more, at least. So we're going to go to server number 8. Checking my list. Server number 8 looks good. And this is Rust Lands Monthly. Rust Lands Monthly. Oops. So rate 10 if 10 servers. Say that again. Rating 1 out of 10, 1 star for having a server. Yeah, some servers don't show up even if anything is checkmarked for some reason. Yeah. You were able to connect to Toxic Rust? What? If that's the case, I'm going to go back and try it again because I was excited about it. Really? Okay, so these guys are online, which is good. So we've got no BP and active admins. So that's this one right here. And they're 61 out of 100. Okay, great. Yeah, if that toxic server is connectable, I will connect to it. But it's weird that, like, so here we are going into Rustlands and I'm able to connect to this one, no problem. Never mind my ping warning. I assume WStream is is that a good thing? I hope so. If so, thank you. If not, tell me what to change. Do you remove the servers from your list when you pick them? I don't remove them from the list, but I am keeping track and double checking to make sure that I don't double up. Okay, good. So you were saying good. That's fantastic. I appreciate that. Everybody, if you're liking what we're doing here, there's a really quick and easy way and free way for you to show me that, and just by simply clicking on that thumbs up for me. So, for example, if we've got 45 people currently watching right now, if everyone hit thumbs up if they haven't already, it will probably bring in a couple of more people. It says to YouTube, it says, hey, there's 45 people watching this and they're all liking it. Maybe you might like this too. That's how live streaming on YouTube gets in front of other people, in front of new people that have never been here. 45 in stream and 2 thumbs up. Come on. I'm almost offended by that. I'm not. I should be. I've got 20 by my count, so I'm assuming you slipped. Can you check a server for me? It's just a PvE server, but I don't think it's showing. I can check. I can. Once we're done here. Okay, cool. So that's enough of a reason for me to check into that toxic server. I'll go back. I got no problem going back. It's only fair. They came up randomly, and if it's connectable, then I need to go in there and do it. You want more viewers than Hot Tub Stream Rust. Yeah, exactly, right? That's so true. Yeah, it's sad that I have to compete. Like, I mean, if y'all want to see me do this from my hot tub, we can have that conversation. It might not be as technically advanced, but we could do it. Is hot tub stream Rust a thing? Is there somebody playing Rust in a hot tub? I've never seen that. Crispy Bacon, what are you saying? Top of Texas. I don't know what that means. As soon as somebody mentions anything about Texas, I pay attention because that's probably one of my favorite states. Even though I've never been there. Only if there are bikini girls. Yeah, good point. Thanks for the 28 thumbs ups. I appreciate that. Banana hammock. There you go. Yeah, I'd only be in a Speedo. Pull out a blueprint, lay it down in a hot tub, and explain it in Rust language. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good lord. Going off the rails here. Jeremy, hello from H-Town. So from Houston? That's actually where I want to go. Put it this way. So I'm in Kanakistan right now. Lived here my whole life. And if I could possibly make a move, which I do want to do, it would only be to Texas. Maybe not Houston, but it would definitely be Texas. Villain from Austin, Texas. Yeah, there's just something about, like, Texas to me. Now, granted, I've never been there, so I'm probably talking out of my ass, but Texas to me is like the epitome of the US of A. You know what I mean? Like, the gun-toting Western, like, it's just the ultimate United State, which is funny because it's actually not a state. It's the Republic of Texas. All right. So we are on Rustlands. Oops. We are on Rustlands monthly, no BP wipes. I'm assuming unless it's forced by face punch, which is fine. We've got 61 players currently on this server. How big's our map? It looks like a decent sized map. Okay, so we should find some players. What is that? Is that a dude on a horse? That horse is motoring across. I don't know if you guys can see that across the bay there. That horse was on a mission though. So, okay, so I just put in a command and it said, it didn't say anything. It didn't say unknown command. So, Death, maybe that is a carbon thing. Okay, we found our first base, which is awesome. Not surprising on a server that has 61 players on it. But I'm glad to see it. So we immediately found a base. We don't have any kits. Oops. Is this? Maybe this is vanilla. It is! I'm an idiot. This is a vanilla server. There's no plugins on here whatsoever. So there's not going to be much to check out, except we're going to have a look at loot. We're going to have a look at gather, because that seems to be my mainstay. I wasn't able to check to see if it was on community or modded. I think it was on the modded list. If it is, why would they do that? Oh, it is on community. Okay, cool. So gather is good. It's vanilla. That's what I would expect. I would like to get to a ROAD so I can see what the loot looks like. I'm betting it hasn't been touched. I'm hoping that it hasn't been touched because it's a community server. This tells me right here that they've modded their spawn rates, which I think is it's one of those secrets that nobody talks about, that technically you're not supposed to do on community, but I think people are getting away with it. I think. I got my head on a swivel here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to run into players. And I don't have anything to battle with. Show the kit. There are no kits. Yeah, this is a vanilla server. Sorry. This is the first vanilla server that we've covered on a live stream. Where's my hotspot? There we go. And I wasn't expecting it. I'm glad that people are submitting vanilla servers, though. It's good. There's no reason to not submit a vanilla server. I just got to get... I want to have at least a bow. So if I do run into somebody, I can at least attempt to fight them. There's absolutely nothing worse than watching somebody just getting started and like in this type of a situation because they're literally just hitting things with a rock and it looks ridiculous. Me and my buddy used to play, all of us used to play together all the time. And my wife would make fun of me because every time she would poke her head into my office, all she would see is this. Literally what you guys are seeing right now is she would see us hitting trees with rocks. And she would laugh every time. It just so happened that it just worked out that way. But it was, yeah. Anyways, we don't have enough hemp yet. So chat is pretty quiet. It's going though. This Pete Davidson is seems to be the biggest chatter maybe, which is good. That's a good sign for a vanilla server to have your chat going. And yep, we have vanilla loot. So fantastic. They haven't tried to play any tricky business except maybe the spawn rates might be increased. So we've got a trash pile there. We've got a trash pile back there. We had all those ore nodes right next to each other. So it might be tweaked a little bit, but not much. Vanilla does have the biggest pops. Vanilla is what Rust is all about. And as soon as you go into the modded category and change gather rates and loot tables, you're catering to a different type of Rust player. You're catering to the player that can't spend 8 to 12 hours a day on a server or doesn't want to or whatever. And so of course you're getting a different type of player for sure. And they're typically more toxic. Give me the hemp. Give me the hemp. Oh. Arrows. All right, so at least we might be able to defend ourselves. So this is good. This is about as simple as it needs to be. Did I miss? Death, I missed your super chat, man. Death with the 20 bucks saying, show us your kits. I think I read the chat, but I didn't actually notice that it was a super chat. Sorry about that, bud. Show us your kits. You know what he's trying to say there, right? Here they are. Those are my kits right there. Got somebody flying overhead with a mini. Is there anybody in my chat right now that claims to be like a mini pilot pro? If that's the case, I would like to challenge you to a horseshoe game. Because I think I'm literally the best mini pilot on the planet. Yep, I said it. What servers did I check so far? Well, I've been to, we did EU Valkyrie, We did high qual PvE. We tried to go into Toxic Rust 5x, and we tried to go into ISG Networks 5x, and those last two, they weren't updated. The one that we're currently in right now is Rustlands Monthly, and this is a vanilla server. So like I said, there's not a whole lot for us to check out, but it's good. The server's good. FPS is good. My ping is good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this vanilla server, and I would highly recommend it if you're interested, if you're looking for a vanilla server. This is definitely one that I would suggest you go check out. It's populated. It's 61 out of 100 right now, so just over half full. If I can make it over to this airdrop right quick, like, I'll bet you we'll see some PvP. Somebody should challenge me for it. If they don't, they're dumb. I'm an ace pilot in God mode. I don't know what it is. The mini though, like so when they first introduced the mini to the game, it was like completely foreign to me. I think the controls felt backwards to me, even though they maybe aren't necessarily backwards. I'm not sure. I come from a Battlefield 2, 3, and 4 background, and I think that the heli controls were backwards when compared to a game like Battlefield. So once I started getting the hang of it, I started doing, in and out of trees and down through power lines, and I was challenging myself to fly through the outposts and stuff like that. And I'm dialed. I'm dialed. Somebody should, another base. Fantastic. And a decent sized base on a vanilla server that wiped yesterday. That's impressive. Oh, there's another one up there. Good job. This is great to see. Oh, sorry. Are you leaving? I hate it when I miss things like that in chat. Fly through train tunnels. That's a great idea. I can fly mini upside down while going backwards at the same time. That's pretty good. I can do upside down. I fly through the monument pegs of oil rig. That would be a good test. Yeah. So that's cool. There's people out there that are honing their heli skills. That's awesome. Oh shit. I don't want to fight this bear. Stay over there. And another base up there. And now I've lost my supply drop. Oh, there it is. So we're either just going to be checking out what's in this supply drop, or we're going to fight somebody for it and see if we can win with a bow. When I used to play on official servers, the supply drop was like, oh look, there's another one. That's fantastic. I'm excited to be in a server where there's actually bases. Got a porker over here. Go away. If y'all have been with me for a while, you'll notice that a lot of the servers that we go into are empty. And I don't mean like low pop, I mean like literally 0 players. And for those servers, there should always be at least 1 player. And that should be you, the server owner. I can land my mini upside down. That is something I've never tried. So you're landing on your prop blades. I don't have my headset on. That's weird. So I don't know if there's another player coming or what. I don't know if I'm going to be challenged here. Not exactly trying to stay stealth, but oh yeah, good loot. Look at the loot. Give me the loot. Oh yeah. We're styling. Look at that. All right. So Rustlands, 10 out of 10. Great vanilla server. Highly recommended. Absolutely no complaints. My connection is great and I'm really far away. Yeah, looks great. If you gently land upside down, you can flip back without damage. Okay, interesting. That is something I will definitely be trying. Honing my mini skills, that's a thing. So I'm just gonna leave my body right there. It's gonna be a good score for somebody. All right. So Rustlands is a win. Let's see if we can get into Toxic 5X, because I was really excited about that. So it's still not showing up. I've got all my checks turned off. Here, let's do this. Come on. That pop seems sus. 60 online and no one contesting drops or chatting. That's valid. I wasn't paying attention to chat. You are correct though, sir. You are correct. I wasn't paying attention to chat. So let's go back in here and see if I can do this a different way. So that was Toxic 5X, right? So we've got Toxic Rust 5X PvP 1 grid. I'd really like to know how you guys are finding this because it's not even showing up on Battlemetrics. Toxic Rust 5X. Yeah, that's right. Is it a 1 grid? Is that what you found was a 1 grid? Just logged out of Rust and now it's updating. What, did they push a client? I didn't see that. I don't see a client update. So global chat might have been turned off. I didn't have chat turned off. I do have that on a hotkey though. Tweaked razors, no, or NPC Raider plugin to a boss wave plugin. That's interesting. You could do that with Stina Maru's bot respawn. Toxic gaming. Yeah, like, so I see on Battlemetrics, I see Toxic Rust PvP 1 grid. I'll try that. But it's not showing up on my directory. Yeah, legit. It says, okay, fine. Fine. If you all can get into it and I can't, it has to be me, right? Has to be me. So let's do this. Let's force, where am I going here? Let's force an update. Just bear with me here. Just bear with me here. Updates. Yes, yes, yes. Verify the integrity. I'm just going to stop this right quick. No, I'm not running anything weird or anything. Nope. It's all 100% straight up. Yeah, I'm verifying my integrity right now. I should have stopped it. I didn't stop it. I should have. Gaming guy, how's it going? Things are going well. Having a lot of fun doing these server audits. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. It doesn't say bi-weekly on the information that they sent me, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oops. The information they sent me was just Toxic Rust 5X. That was number 29, right? Yeah, that's the only information I have. The IP address is 64.20.36.157. Actually, here, let's just do this. I'm just going to put this in chat. If you all want to try and connect to it, you're more than welcome to. Yellnuts, welcome. I appreciate it. But I do find it incredibly strange that others are able to connect and I'm not. So I'm going to log out of Steam. I'm not going to log out of Steam. Yeah, fine. I'll log out. My 2FA is annoying, but it's fine. I should be able to do it. Yeah. No, Amino, you're just in time. What you're viewing right now is me struggling to get into a server that others are able to connect to, and it says that on my side it says that they need to update their server, whereas other people are saying it's already updated. So we are just doing all of the things here. My 2FA. Is this going to force an update on Rust? Library? No. No. Okay, so BMG Jet, it says wrong protocol. So it's not just me. No, it's not. They're not blocking. I'm not like blacklisted or anything like that. Villain, I'm waiting to see your response. It says you're connecting. Overland NC got in. Server hasn't updated yet. Yeah, I did verify the game files. And I logged out and logged back in. And it didn't force a client update. That's bizarre. So Villain's in. I don't get it. If we don't get into this server right now, and I'm just going to try it here right again, well, we are going to grab another server. They must be. So I was able to show the header image. So this is to BMG Jet. I was able to show the header image, so I would hope that people would recognize that. Okay, so it's showing up on my list now. We're in. We are in. So we are going into Toxic Rust 5X PvP bi-weekly kits, no BPs, shop, and loot. Thank goodness. There's a branch on Steam called Last Month. Interesting. Why? Maybe they did update the server. That'd be funny. That would be funny, actually. All right, so I got to update my notes here because we were finally able to get in. All right, cool. I'm happy with that. Oh, he's in chat saying that he just updated. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so cool. That's good. That worked out then. So you can join servers that haven't updated yet. It's just last month's build. Okay, cool. So I'm going to get in chat here. Have you slept at all today? Updates or updates after updates today? Mr. Blue is a workhorse. The amount of stuff that goes in, and we don't even see the amount of work, but they're working. I'll bet you, I don't know, what's a fair assessment? At least 7 to 10 days before the actual wipe goes live, they're working on Oxide. Or maybe you're working on it the entire month. I'm not sure. But you're definitely you and your team, if you have a team. I'm not sure what your structure looks like, but the team that builds or maintains Oxide, they're heroes. Same thing with Carbon. The amount of work that goes into Carbon and Oxide both, I can't even imagine. So interesting, you said there were 7 players in there before. I see 2, and I'll be the 3rd. Have you seen Bear Claw 3X? No, I haven't seen Bear Claw 3X. Or not. Here, I can pull up my notes right now. No, Bear Claw is not on there. If you are interested in having a server audit done on your server, make sure you go to audits.rustadminacademy.com. It's actually in the pinned comment. There's a form that you fill out, and it puts you on a list, and then I pick random servers from that list, and we go in and check them out. What servers have you been on in total? I don't know. We've probably done 20 or so servers. Not just today. I mean, like, today we've done... this will be number 6. This will be number 5 that we've done today. Currently showing 7 online. So... yeah, like you can see on my screen, it says 2. 2 out of 50. But it had the right header image, so I know I'm going into the right server. I don't know. We'll see. We're just about there. 2 out of 50. That's what I'm seeing. Gaming guy. I have not played Rust for a while. Blasphemous. Busy developing a horror game that will later get released on Steam when I have the funds. Your purchase, Steam Direct, for 79 euro. Not euro. Those aren't euros. Good day. Good day. So, the Presense has been following me around in every server that we've gone to. That's funny. Okay, so we've got rewards available. This looks like a custom map. Oh yeah, for sure, for shizzle. For shizzle. BMG's in here. Can we do a /players? So 9 players online. So that's really interesting because literally the face punch side of it says 2. So I find that interesting. So we've got, right off the bat, we can do, oh my god. Learn how to spell, man. So we've got a reward system. We've got play to win in here. We've got, so this is, what is this? Well, Welcomer UI. This is David's, I believe. So we should have a ton of information in here. So map, again, we're going back to this stuff. So map size, don't care. I mean, sure, balance. Okay, fine. 9 online, 10 offline. So we've got 10 sleepers. And then a bunch of information about the server, which is fantastic. We've got teleport. We've got my mini, build tools. Skin box is available for everybody. Chest stacking. This is good stuff. So we've got play to win. So this is their shop. Let's see. Let's go into their shop. Okay, so we can buy items. This is all very good stuff. My player character is freaking out in the background here. Oh, I've got rad poisoning. That's not good. Let's get away from the launch site. I'm probably going to die. Let's get out of the cold, seeing how it's right there. We've got raidable bases is on this server. What does everyone think of raidable bases? I don't personally use it on my servers, but I do come across it a lot doing these audits. I'm gonna go back into that menu here in a minute. I just wanted to get somewhere where I wasn't gonna die while I was reading. Okay, so the shop is broken up. I like that. It looks like they have just about everything available. Maybe. Oh no, they don't. So you can't buy. Looks like you can't buy level 2 and 3. That's good. We've got kits, so if I'm gonna die here, which I probably will, we've got options. We've got a ton of VIP stuff, which is great. VIP details and how to get it. Daily rewards. Good stuff. That's how we got in here to begin with. Wipe cycle. This is great. This is all really good. They've got a ton of information in here. It's all clearly laid out. The colors are good. It's easy to read. A lot like to veteran players, it would seem like a lot of basic stuff, but it's good to have this information in there. Links to the website, links to the Discord, links to the Steam group. I'm surprised people still use Steam groups. And pretty standard rules. Okay, cool. Off to a good start. We've got backpacks with 18. Oh, and we've got the retriever system and the sorting sort. Did I read that? Yeah. Oh, sort. That is one thing that they need to introduce to Rust by default. For those that may not know, when I'm not playing Rust, I'm playing Satisfactory. And I fell in love with the sort inventory feature in Satisfactory. And since then, I've convinced myself that Rust needs to have a similar feature built into it. So if anybody from Facepunch ever sees this, put in a sort button. So we're just checking out gather rates, and for a 5x, that seems pretty healthy. It feels more than 5x though. So with a rock, here, let me finish taking this down. With a rock, if I ever get it done, with a rock, I got 1500 metal ore. Oh no, yeah, okay, that seems right. Yep, that's fair. Let's get to a row ad, check out some loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Absolute sorter is awesome. Is that what that is? Mr. Blue, that is a fair statement, actually. Yes, an absolute hardcore survival game, but I need to be able to sort my items. Wow. So, custom monument over here. I was checking out loot. Don't get me sidetracked. Presents. In-game chat. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Okay, good. Mine's low pop, but it's not affecting performance, so we turned it off. I don't know what you were turning off. They're trying to chase down my hot tub stream. Hit tree, if 25 hit, it should be 5x, right? Yeah. Yep. So let's it should be. Yeah, so 25. Yep. I just felt that 1500. Oh no, actually it was 1250. I must have picked up another I must have picked up a pickup item. I'm just avoiding this scientist over here. That's why I'm going off the road a ways. Because I don't have anything to defend myself with. So with the, do I have to actually, oops, I did it again. Do I have to claim this item to make that go away? Yeah, okay, I do. So in the right above my head there, is that, what is that? Is that notifier? I've been playing with Toastify lately. Man, do I love Toastify. So loot is out of control. I just got 17 computers and 19 cameras and 48 springs out of one crate. That is far more than 5x. Not that that's a bad thing. It's not. It's just a hell of a lot more than 5x. So I'm expecting a bunch of players in the server to come after me soon. Yeah, this loot is way more than 5x. Hundy P. Hundy P. See if we can get some health here. Tick spawn in rate, which you can decrease to help it lag less when spawning. Are my servers profitable? Yes, they are. Or servers in general. Because that depends entirely on what you do with them. Just trying to build up my health here. Sorry about that, guys. See that entity cleanup on screen? It's good to do, but does it need to be announced in chat? No, it doesn't. Ever. Better get ready to defend because I don't know what's going on here. Oh no, we've got a mini. Somebody is going to attack me. I can see it already. Somebody is requesting a TP to me. Oh, it's BMG Jet. So, initial thoughts. Everything looks good so far. I like the server info. I like the gather rates. The loot is out of control. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Really, all that happens there is you're affecting your server's economy rate. And I don't mean monetary economy. I mean like, because everything can be used as a currency in Rust. So we're just adjusting that economy, and that's totally fine. Totally fine. I do like the fact that because the loot rates are higher, that we have 18 backpack spots with the retriever mode and the gather rate on, not the gather rate on. Okay, so I would probably prefer to have gather on, but that's totally an option. This looks good. There's no GUIs. There's nothing gross on screen. I think they're using Toastify. Here, let me get my fat head out of the way. So, oh God, I got to turn that off too. Turn that off. So you can see right over my health bar there. You can see that white block. I think that's Toast. Is that Toastify? No. Maybe that's just built into the... Oh, this is perfect. This is what somebody was talking about earlier. We're going to discuss this. So something is... So the white block, and I don't know what the white block does. I'm assuming maybe kits or something is being prevented because this is a fresh wipe. Yes, that was a motorcycle. They released motorcycles, bicycles, tricycles, all that other stuff. So that's tough because I'm in a unique situation because my costs are really low because of my partnership. So somebody could put it this way: if one person buys, if 3 people bought VIP in a month, all of my costs would be covered for the month. 18 backpack slots. Yep. Claim a med kit. Was there a med kit? So that's one thing that I don't like about... Oh yeah, look at that. And, okay. So you should be able to do /kit and it take you into the info panel that's where you want to go, because that's where the kits are. And in one where, like, for example, this medic kit, it should close the menu as soon as you claim it. That would be my preference. Whoa, what just happened there? I don't have enough inventory. God damn it. Maybe that's why it didn't give it to me. Or maybe that's why it didn't close. So let's check that. So /kit should take you in there. It doesn't, so I got to do /info and then go into kits. And then I can claim my kit, and it does close it after. So perfect. That's good. So it hits on 50% of the things that I would like to see there. Why are you guys giving me things? Oh, I see. It's a kit. Thanks. That was the presents. Hitting me with a rock. So combat blocked. There's a lot of really great features on this server. I don't like that that bar is not going away after I claim the kit. It should go away faster than that. Give it 30 or 60 seconds, then it should go away. The combat block, that is a premium version of like No Escape. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but that is a premium version right there. Looks good. This is a win. I'm so happy about this. So this is what we were talking about earlier as far as building your community up and promoting your community. So you can put signs up pretty much wherever you want, anywhere on your map, doing exactly what they're doing right here, which is promoting their community. I would put, okay, so they've got a link to their website on there, which I'm assuming would then link to their Discord. Not cool, man. The presents just blew me up with a bean can. Jesus. So, can't post links? Do you want to be able to post links? Amino, can you add death? I can't do it from here. Oh, maybe I can do it from here. Try that now, Death, and see if you can post a link. So combat blocked means if you engaged with somebody and they either did damage to you or you did damage to them, it makes it so that you can set this up so that it works however you want it to work on your server. But it makes it so that they can't teleport home. Maybe they can't open up a kits menu. They can't open up a shop menu, something like that. It basically prevents them from being able to do something because they were attacked or because they attacked somebody else. You can do the same thing with a raid block. So if you do damage to a building for X amount of time, you're prevented from being able to teleport back to your base or teleport to the outpost or something like that. There's a lot of different functionalities, and I'm speaking of No Escape, but there is a premium version of No Escape. I can't for the life of me think of what it's called. And the one that I'm thinking of is on codefling.com. It might be called No Escape. I'm not sure. Yeah, Monument add-ons is what I would suggest you use if you want to be adding different features like promotional signage or whatever around your server to promote your community. And that is a very good way to start building your community, get players into your Discord, show them why they should be in your Discord. Like that sign that we just saw a minute ago said free kits and stuff like that. It grabs their attention and lets them know that when they need something, this is where they can go. So toxicrust.com in this specific case. So this is a cool server. This is a win. I would probably play here on my own time. This is a 10 out of 10, and their website was cute, as Death put it, and I agree. They did a good job. All of the recommended information is there, and this is good. I would probably like to think that, oops. Oh, I can't. Let me just quickly do this. So we've got 6 online right now. So there's really no reason why this server wouldn't populate other than it wasn't updated when I went to go join it. Combat block? Huh, okay. My message is for positive feedback only. Owner put the time yeah, absolutely, I agree. The wrench time was put into this server. They did a good job. Of course, I'd like to go through and spend more time with all of the details and stuff like that, but we're not going to do that on stream. I would definitely suggest if anybody's interested in a 5x server, I would recommend this one. I don't personally have any 5x servers, but when I do play on a server that's not one of my own, it is a 5x. So do with that information what you will. The advanced status plugin is neat. There's already a bunch of plugins that work with it. You can see them under works with section at codefling.com/plugins/advanced status. I like that. I like it when a plugin developer makes use of the features that are built in natively into the game. So it makes it seem like that functionality is supposed to be there. You're probably right. If you have a bunch of GUIs, a bunch of GUIs on your server, I would probably hate it. You are correct. Old bitches gaming. You know what? That is okay. Do not apologize for being late. I'm glad you were able to make it. This is the last server that we're going to be covering today, because we've done 5 successful servers and 1 not so successful. I should actually go. I know. But what he doesn't realize that I'm talking to chat and not really paying attention to what's going on in the game. Delayed response, but Valkyrie does run Carbon. So boom, there you go. So that the command not found that we were talking about earlier, Death, that is Carbon. And if we could get together and maybe, I don't know, have a conversation, I might have known that. And I could have talked about stuff like that. But hey, I'm just saying, just putting it out there as a suggestion. No, I appreciate Yuzumi. I appreciate you letting me know that Valkyrie does run Carbon. What was the plugin over your head with the posted message? So that's what I was asking. Was I don't know if that's Notifier or there's another one. It's not Toastify, so it could be. I think it's a premium. I'm pretty sure it's a premium plugin. White block, no rating for the first 48 hours. There you go. So that's what that timer is above my head. Can you do a random pick of chat of server name? Can you do a random pick of chat of server names? Let everyone spam their server real quick and choose at random. Unfortunately, not today, but I'm definitely okay with doing that on a future server audit stream for sure. That's actually a decent idea. I got no issue with that. Did you make a short video as a shout out for people to sign up to your audits? No, I didn't. I tried to, and I was not happy with what I ended up with. And, oh, Valkyrie, that was your server, Yuzumi? Absolutely. You earned it. I'm just auditing. I'm auditing what you did, so you deserve the thank you. Notifications by David is the notification plugin. There you go. Notifications. Notifier, notifications, Toastify, and there's still one more that I can't think of. Carmen? It's a free plugin by David if you're existing customer. Oh, okay. So if you've purchased anything from David before, you would get it for free. Okay. That makes sense. Cool. Oh, okay. It's part of the daily rewards. I got you. See, this is great. You guys are giving me a ton of information. This is good. And I put it back in the memory bank. And then when I need to draw on that information later, I know that it's there. I didn't do websites or Discords today. I wanted to see if we could cram in a couple of more servers by staying away from the Discords and the websites for now. I just want to see how this goes. Obviously, I'm looking for the feedback from y'all too. Like, if you want to see me do the websites and the Discords too, then you know, yeah. This is all about you. It's not about me. It's not about what I want to do. It's about what you want to see me do. Try running an unknown command on an Oxide server and see what it does. I have. and it doesn't. Oh, it does do unknown command. That's been there a long time, and they've changed their icon. You guys aren't seeing this. So they changed their icon because I'm pretty sure that would be a default. That's actually funny because it actually happened up here too. Unknown command, unknown command. Yep. I should probably pay attention to those details. AI makes the command work for you. Well, villain, I'm hoping that I catch you on a future live stream. Then I don't know what your server is. Post the name of. Nah, I can't look for it like that though. That's the silly part about these forums. Anyways, I need to shut down the. I gotta shut down the stream. So, Death has donated $20 for a super chat. Yak donated 10 bronze memberships. Thank you so much for that. And Main Loot tried to bribe me with $20 so that I'd jump into his server. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. But I definitely appreciate the super chats and the gifted subs. And yeah, so next week, I've got a pretty cool video for you. It's going to be a little bit controversial, and I'm fully expecting it to be. I'm actually a little bit nervous to see what the community has to say about it, but I'm going to put it out anyways. I want to know what you all think about it, so make sure you check back next Friday for that video. It's going to be a good one with a ton of information and some really cool giveaways. Because, well, I'll explain it on the video later, but I happened to trip over somebody that was willing to do some giveaways for it, which is awesome. Want to see you with long hair like Fabio. My hair was longer than Fabio's, and you're aging yourself by talking about Fabio. Just saying. Just saying. And Blazing Bandits did a $5 super chat saying much love. Well, much love back at you. Thank you all so much for watching this stream. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next week. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's been fun.